All right, everyone, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but it's afternoon on the first day here. Grass isn't looking too good around here. I was just even noticing I went to the landfill this morning, well, their recycling place. Got some scrap metal. Start off the trash picking episode. But the entire landfill hill, where it's all grass, is literally all brown. And I could have swore I went by there about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I was like, wow, do they even cut this grass, or do they just let it grow? Because it had to be like 3 feet tall, but it was green as green could be. I was thinking about it, and then I drove by today, and literally the entire hill is all brown. All right, some sort of exhaust system here, but it is trash picking day, morning, afternoon. You guys know the whole vibes on this video, on this day. Let's find some treasure. Let's make it a good one. It's kind of warm out now, but who knows what we'll find. Let's keep it hot. Let's do it. And another day into a morning. I think we have a whole bunch of chairs over here. That's exactly what we have. Whole collection of chairs. But welcome back. It's now the morning. Let's find some treasure the next day. Let's do it. Oh man, that grass does not look great. A lot of this grass around here doesn't look great. I'm worried about cutting my own grass right now. I think we're in a drought again, but I have no idea. Probably by the time this video comes out, that drought will be long over. Maybe. Super heavy vacuum cleaner right there. Yeah, that grass is not looking pleasant. If you cut the grass and it doesn't have water and all that fun stuff, it's gonna be brown like instantly. I noticed that with my grass. Chairs to throw back here. That too. So the scrapyard, I take all my metal to. With the drop in copper price, they dropped the price of this wire that you see like here on extension cords and home appliances. They dropped it down to 80 cents for about a week, but it went back up. In fact, all of copper rebounded after that crazy drop it had. It didn't rebound to what it was for the last, 4 months, but it went back to a respectable amount where I don't feel like I'm getting taken advantage of when I take it in. We're back to our favorite spot for the last month. That chair looks very heavy. I'm wondering if I might have the strength to lift it. Why'd I do that? Van is due for another oil change. It's like I feel like it's a once every other day thing, but it's really like once every 3 months. Nothing. Huh. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if they're cleaning out the house or they're cleaning out that garage. Some of the stuff is in really rough shape where I wouldn't think you would have it in your garage. But I'm not somebody who's going to judge other people. These are batteries. Oh, these are probably batteries that went to that thing. this might be brass. Find out. Yeah, that might be brass. The whole thing is brass. That's steel. That's looks like it's aluminum cast. But these things should be batteries. Now I am in a sweatshirt. Don't think that all of a sudden summer's over because I'm in a sweatshirt. These mornings are pretty chilly. Not cold, just nice fall, spring kind of chilly. But it does get pretty hot by the middle of the day. I think yesterday it got to 87. The day before that, 85. Today I think it's supposed to be a high of 87. It's not super hot unless you get the humidity, which it has been. But it's just weird to go from what says 54 degrees in the morning to 87 and humid by 1 o'clock. Get your outdoor stuff done early. See if there's anything over here. Cardboard, and a television. That television has been out there for 3 months. It has not moved. Over here we have some sort of table. Looks like they left it outside for quite some time. See how I can mess this up. That's a collection. That is a collection of screens. You know how I was saying how they used to, at the Scrapyard, used to accept pans with handles, give you a clean sheet aluminum price, even though the handles were some kind of steel or stainless. So you're not really supposed to get clean price. Yeah. Those look like metal also, so we can take those. Anyway, long story short, I'm surprised they give me clean sheet aluminum price for this with these screens in this, because these screens are the newer ones, they're not the aluminum one. And because of that, it's like, it's not really clean aluminum. that might have broken off. Oh. That's not staying on there really well. Might be time to replace that one again. Kind of like the van has like 2 or 3 things constantly going wrong. Going to stop by the scrap metal yard on the way home. I actually won that one grass catcher, leaf catcher, whatever you'd call it, for myself, but the net that all the grass goes into is all ripped up, shredded. So I guess it'd be kind of hard to collect grass when there's holes in the grass catcher. It's kind of like trying to fill up a bucket of water and the bucket has nothing but holes in it. Alrighty. Made to the scrapyard. Time to drop off junk. Oh, the guy, that one guy is always there. Him and I share the same exact schedule. We show up here on the same day at the same exact time. Almost every single week. Yeah, it's like 10 minutes after they open. It's funny how that happens, but... See what we get for these screens. I got these 2 batteries, so these are the batteries that came out of that one house. They were in the big plastic containers. I don't know if they pay per battery or they pay per pound, but we'll find out. It's been a while. Not a bad little morning, 33 bucks. Light iron, obviously a lot of that weight came from the wheelchair. But 300 total pounds on the van. That's a lot. Okay, $16.50. The sheet aluminum were those windows, or should I say those screens? There was 9 pounds there. I thought to myself maybe 4 pounds, but almost $5 just for that. And then the extra large batteries. So the 2 batteries weighed 75 pounds in total. 16 cents per pound. They came out to 12 bucks, $33. So yeah, not too bad. It's good to know about the batteries are 16 cents a pound. Those are, I think, also for the car batteries. I think that's the same price. So it's good to know. Batteries are pretty expensive to buy new. And also, if you go and want to buy a battery, it's best to bring in one to trade, because I think you do get, I think, $10 or $15 off your trade-in value. Obviously, you can't just stand outside AutoZone and wait for someone to come in looking to buy a battery. Spend all day there. You know, if you want to, and who's really going to give you 10 bucks? It's only like if you are the person buying the battery. Would you ever want to keep one? Whenever I trade in a battery, I just literally trade in my old battery. Nothing over there. Wow, this one road was kind of empty. What was that on the right? Free. It's free. It's free. I think I'll probably end up leaving this. What is this piece on top? What is that? I'll even leave the bed frame. I should take it for scrap, but since they have the free sign on it and it's not really completely at the road, they very well could have put it on Facebook or somewhere else. If that was all taken apart at the road next to a trash can, completely different story. And I could just take it and scrap it, but since they kind of have it put a little bit to the side, a little bit off, they want someone to actually take it to use it, not necessarily to be thrown in the garbage. And what I've noticed with this garbage company is if you do something like that and you put free, although it's somewhat at the curb, but it's not truly at the curb, they won't take it. So it either has to be in the garbage or out for garbage. There can't be free signs or anything like that. They just literally, they won't take it. So it's good to know if you're thinking about throwing something out. You put a free sign on it, your garbage company might not take it for garbage. So if you really want it gone, you might want to write free or garbage. All right, so I just made it back and kind of really just about to load back up and go right back out the door. I actually took apart a couple of these air conditioners. So we got 3 here. These actually came from the most recent, well, I don't know if it's most recent, but the storage unit with the 3 boxes and the washing machine. The guy next to me, who, you know, in the earlier parts of the video, you might have heard me say, oh yeah, don't worry, the cardboard box was empty, and you heard someone in the background. That guy is actually a subscriber of the channel, and he talked to me probably 2 storage auctions ago, and he actually found a couple air conditioners in the unit he bought that same exact day of me cleaning out the washer unit. And he's like, do you want them? You can take them, because he only had like a small SUV. So he literally gave me the air conditioners from his storage unit for scrap, and I took them apart when I got back. So I have to take in now these into the scrapyard. But I got the sealed units out, I got the radiators out, the wire, the copper. So that was a lot of fun. I did that all yesterday, last night, when it finally got cooled off. It's actually starting to get warm already. Can't believe this. You kind of think they were catching a break. I went back to the t-shirt because it's warming up. Gotta love it. This is summer. It is the dog days of summer. It's the end of summer, but still summer. Anyway, it was fun. Thanks for tagging along for another trash picking episode here with Taco Stacks. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below to see where this stuff comes from, to see where stuff goes, and of course, catch you guys next time for next episode here with Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.